Hey guys, I'm Sarah Cush. I've designed a 6-week program for you consisting of 12 different workouts combining high-intensity interval training, cardio core, and some mindful movements. You're gonna get the results that you want, and I'm gonna help you learn how to make them last. In cardio core number 5, we've got a series of non-traditional moves, standing and on the floor. We're gonna hit every single inch of your core to see big results. Let's get started. All right, you guys, let's start moving and get warmed up. Take your feet just a little bit wider than hip distance apart. Engage your abs. Remember, these cardio core workouts are much more effective if you can stay engaged in your core the entire time. I'm not asking you to suck in your stomach. I'm asking you to contract it. So start out just reaching side to side. Make sure you're rotating your hips. Pivot on your feet. Once you have the movement, start adding a little bit more speed. So we got a lot of fun stuff today, you guys. And you know what? There's no equipment needed today. You have nothing else to distract you, just you and your body. Give me a few more. Okay, just step side to side. So one of the first moves that we're gonna do when we actually get into the work is we're gonna walk out on our hands. So I wanna prep us a little bit for that. Drop it down into a squat, and then we're gonna walk out and just walk back and reach up. That's it. Walk out to a plank, walk back, and reach up. Make sure as you walk back that you're bending your knees, you're keeping your hips and your butt low. Need a couple more. So we've got just about a minute left in the warm-up, and we're gonna start picking up the intensity. Feel free to take it at your own pace if you need to. Get a little bit warmer. Otherwise, let's stand it up. Walk your feet in. Last one in your warm-up, and then we're going. Reach your arms up, drive your knee up, and alternate. So use this as prep to start to connect your mind to your core in these types of movements. Because when we get in the middle of it and you're breathing hard and the intensity amps up, I need you to still think about that core. Keep it strong, protect your back, and most importantly, make sure you're really feeling the burn. Give me a few more. Last 2, last 1, okay? We're officially started. So you have 5 different combinations. They're about 5 minutes long, so we're gonna be working about 25 minutes straight. First move, you have a minute on each side. Take your hands over to one shoulder, take the leg over to an angle, crunch, and bring it back. Now pick up the pace. Try and breathe out on that crunch. And then remember, the leg goes to the side, not forward. So make sure you're getting that lateral movement. Give me about 20 more seconds, and we're gonna go right into the other side. Your standing leg is burning too. There's nothing wrong with you. Mine is too. It's because you're stabilizing. It's a long time on one leg. Last one. Let's switch it right to the other side. Hands up. Get your stability. Go slowly on the first one, and then pick up the pace. Breathing out on that crunch is gonna help you to contract more in your obliques. Maybe about 15 more seconds. Right into the next move in 4, 3, 2, last one. We're going into an isolated squat. You're gonna tap your toe out to the side and then alternate. If you need to keep it low impact, right here. Otherwise, pick up the pace. So each of these moves, you only have to do once. We're doing 5 different blocks of combinations, and we're only rolling through it once. Keep the core strong to protect your lower back. Probably starting to feel it in your inner thighs. Last little push here, about 15 seconds. You get a little bit of a break because we're gonna go down on the floor, and I want your heart rate to come down. Finish strong. Nice work. 5 deep breaths. In through your nose, out through your mouth, but keep moving. So we walked out into that plank. We're going about half that distance now. So drop it down into your squat, walk it out, tabletop with knees hovering. Give me a row, walk it back, hold. Row, walk it back, and then hold. Go at a pace that your form is really sharp, but make sure you're also feeling challenged. If you start to feel this in your lower back, instead of pausing and isolating, just stand up for a second. Walk it back, bring it up. We'll get a couple more in on the last one. We're gonna stay down. Fit one more and hold. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Walk it out. Don't forget the rows. 1, 2. Slowly bring it down. We're gonna go right into it. Little flutter kicks. If you need to modify on this one, you can hold it right here. Otherwise, we're going over under 1 minute. Try to maintain a straight spine as much as you can. Keep the tension out of your neck and your traps. I'm doing a little break dance in here for you. a little sliding around the floor. That's not part of the move, don't worry. Just stay where you are, stabilize. You got about 20 seconds to go. Over, under. Whew. It's burning. But remember, that's why we're here. Give me about 8 more seconds. And we're through. Go ahead and stand it up. Well, through with that one anyway. So slightly point one toe out, the other foot is forward. Hinge in your hip, reach down, up, and over. So this is just like a windmill that you've probably seen before, weighted. But we're gonna pick up the pace a little bit and really focus on the reach right here so you can contract. And as you come back over to the other side, contract. So you're working your core in both directions. So everybody's a little bit different. The flexion of your spine You may not get this big of a range of motion. For you, it might be here, here. That's fine. It doesn't have to be super bendy or a huge range of motion for you to get the benefits. As long as you are contracting in your core, you're giving yourself 110% of your effort, then you're gonna get a lot out of it. Give me a couple more and we're gonna go to the other side. You already know how to set yourself up for this move. Finish it up. Point your toes out. Hinge at that hip. Reach up, over, and out. So for me, sometimes on the second side, it gets a little bit tricky. I start to lose focus and I just kind of want to get through the move, which is not the right attitude because you want to make sure you're staying balanced and you're staying focused. It's not that long. It's going to be like 25 minutes of your life. You can focus on your body for 25 minutes. I know you can. Give me about 10 more seconds. Last one. Nice. Now drop it down into an isolated squat. Come up just a little bit, crunch and crunch. Now, if you're doing this one right, you will primarily feel it in your core. If you're starting to feel it in the front of your hip more than in your obliques, I need you to take a break. I need you to check in, tighten up in your lower abdomen, and join back in when you can. You can always take the side crunch out and just do squats. So you're still moving, you're still working, and then add that knee back in when you can. A few more seconds. Rest, just for a couple breaths. I thought this was about just core, Sarah. My legs are burning. I know. It's a little bit of a trick. All right, so we're gonna walk out to a plank. Here's the move. You bring your knee in, cross. Come out, flat foot. Comes back, you bring it in, cross, rotate your hip, back out. Let's take it slow again on the next one. Cross. When you're here, crunch. Engage in your oblique, bring it back, cross, out. About the last 30 seconds, let's pick up the pace. You don't need very long with these. They're pretty intense. They're awesome. It's one of my new favorites that I've been doing a couple times a week. In, out, in, out. Let's get a few more. Last one. And take it down right away, all the way to your stomach. Arms and legs out. Just give me a little lift. Make sure you're keeping your glutes engaged. There are certain moves where we do keep our cheeks a little bit soft. On this one, keeping your glutes engaged is gonna actually protect your lower back. Last one, hold. Now we're up. We're up and at them, all the way up. Take your hands down to your chest. Stretch back just for a second. Stand it up. Reach your arms up overhead. Option one is here. If you can, pick up the intensity. So the reach and the pull is gonna give you a lot more out of this move than just letting your arms kind of flap up and down. Reach and pull with intention behind every move. Jog it out. Switch sides. Let's go. A few more. Give me a couple more and jog it out. Couple deep breaths. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Let your feet slowly come to a stop. We're gonna go just hip distance apart, hands at your chest. Bring it up, squeeze your glute, squeeze your shoulder blades, come back down, and then switch. So keep going. I'm gonna turn to the side and show you my form a little bit. My spine is straight, hip distance apart, hands in front of my chest. Bring it up, contract, bring it up, squeeze your shoulder blades. When you feel like you've nailed your form, I want you to pick up the pace, put some more power into your contractions. Back, glutes, and core. We got a few more in us. Finish strong. Oh, how your buns. Mine are on fire. Arms down into the center. You're in that sumo or plie squat. Up to your toes. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Back down. And then we pick up the pace. Some of you maniacs might be tempted to add a hop here. I don't want you to. I know what's coming. You don't. Stay here, go to your toes, just work on your balance and your arm drive back. Give me a few more. Last one, come back down, stand it up. You guys are doing awesome. This is no joke. Reach your arms up, cross, crunch. So if you're putting a lot of force in that downward motion, we don't even need to take this to high intensity with high knees. I want you to focus more, again, on that core. Drive it down. Hey, these are awesome for taking out your aggression. Don't take it out on someone else or beep your horn all around town. Come and work out. You can do this as many times as you want. All you have to do is replay it. It's always here for you. Give me about 20 seconds. Last one. Woo! I know you've seen these frog squats before. They're one of my favorites. You guys know I always say, if I repeat something, it's because I think it's awesome. Reach up, contract, down, up. So, I'm actually more concerned. You guys keep going at a fluid pace. I'm more concerned with the rotation and the contraction here versus how far you're getting down. If you can go down to the ground, great. If you're not feeling it, work on the reach, pull. Fingertips all the way up. 10 seconds. Stay with me, you guys. Don't leave me hanging here alone. Don't leave me. And finish it with me. Okay, catch your breath a little bit. Let's prep for the next move while you're catching your breath. Take your hands at your chest to start. You're gonna go forward curtsy. Come back to the center, forward curtsy. It's totally cool if you need to stay here. If you can, give me a little bit of a rotation. So this one I want you to keep at a slower pace. Just stay steady. Almost through, you guys. We made it through another workout together. I know I said this earlier on in this new series, but I really love when I get to read your guys' comments. It helps me a lot, and it probably makes me feel better than you even do doing this. One more. Shake it out. Back down into a squat. Reach, pull. Reach and pull. You don't have to go very big range of motion here. So as I'm coming back up to the center, I'm contracting right here, and then the opposite side. A few more seconds. You want me to tell you what your last move is? Come to the center, stand it up, shake it out. We're going back into a plank, and we're gonna do tucks. 1 minute. Knowing that, I know that you can mentally push through this, which means you're gonna physically push through it. If you need to modify, you can go here, okay? If you can, tuck. So you can see I'm contracting in my core. Lengthen your heels back, bring it in. I don't want you to go fast. Tuck, back. So you'll notice as I'm coming back, I'm keeping my pelvis sturdy and I'm not letting my lower back arch. Give me a few more. Hold, bend your knees, walk your hands back, roll it up slowly, slowly, step side to side, shake it out, roll out your wrists, and give a big yahoo, because you're done. You made it. We just need a little stretch together, and you've completed it. Clasp your hands behind you. Push your chest out. You just did a lot of shoulder work down in that plank with the tuck. Let your heart rate come down. And then walk it in together. Take one leg up in the opposite hand. Lift your chest up. Try to keep your knees together. Reach your opposite arm up. And switch sides. Get your balance. As always, I would encourage you to stretch a little bit more afterwards. Take the time. Slowly lower down. It's really easy. You can go take a shower. You can stretch a little more in the shower. Reach your arms up, breathe in. Breathe out. Let's do one more. You did a lot of side work. Reach up and over. Last one. Up and over. Okay, you guys know you just rocked that, right? That was awesome. Really good work. Please make sure that you're checking out all the other great videos in my Mind Body Fit series on Gawker. I'll see you soon.